Alright, what's good, y'all? Let's gonna get straight into it. I'm not gonna do none of the bullshit. Feel me? You came here to cash out on your Renji stocks. You wanna know how to use them, and I'm your man to go to. As somebody who been
That's crazy.
investing in Renji since like, damn, I can't remember.
It don't.
But back when he used to have his mix-up out of tilt. So I mean, I guess it's been forever. Word. Shout out Mike Hollow. He put me on the Renji, but let's get straight into it. So right now, this is all live
Nah, you
footage.
good.
I'm not getting no probably won't be no training footage in here because I'm just showing you Renji at the highest level against some of the greatest players. And if you believe that it's a lie or whatever the fuck y'all rank bots wanna say or do, then I challenge you to take a set off them your damn self. You feel me? This is a cross region tourney right here. All of this footage from the cross region tourney, hosted by Toad and Matia. I will drop the link in the description so y'all can go watch the VOD here live. These are some of the greatest players that ever touched Bleach. Feel me? So with that being said, let's just get into it. Right now, I'm going against a quote unquote counter pick to Renji.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's a counter pick because the odds are like I'm gonna say 50-50, to be honest. Not even 50-50. I really think it's more Renji favorite than it is Ichibei. The only thing Ichibei has is an Evo to stop my Bankai, but if he can't Evo, he can't take the 6 either, so he has to go for the one shot. So it's all about neutral. Once again, you know, it can't be a true counter pick if it's all about neutral. You feel what I'm saying? It has to be they actually just diff the character. You pick them in, 8-2 odds at least, or 7-3 at least. You feel me?
It is.
But right now, I took the yellow first
I took
because
the
you
sneak
can't
yellow.
do. If I know he's not going to Evo, like see right there, he actually surprised me. Shout out Fang. I thought he would try to stall and use his Evo for my Bankai so I couldn't kill him. So I did pop my yellow, but you want to pop your yellow anyway, Renji. The moment you win your first interaction, pop your yellow. Make sure that your yellow is good. You up to go, and then get your refund. You want to do that because you're not getting Bankai no time soon anyway. So you just want to take as much damage as you can, get the early lead, and try to basically get their health low enough before you die, and then Bankai for the 2-tap. That's if you're going for the 2-tap strategy. Right now, Renji's movement don't get talked about enough, but as you can see, I'm moving and grooving. Dancer. Renji is a dancer. He's a mix-up character. People think he's just simple. He's not simple. You have to mix up. Because, look right here, right? Boom. Okay, I'll take that. We reset neutral. I'm sidestepping, dancing around. He has a good sidestep, great sidestep, and a great-ass backstep. Look at that. Look at that. Right on cue. So the moment I say it, this is all live footage. I'm reacting to it just like y'all. Right now I'm just tweaking a guard because I see he has 3 meters, so I know he wants to go for a flash step. Well, I think he wants to go for a flash step. He didn't do it. He's saving it for a yellow because he's Ichibei and he wants to do his yellow combo, but he used the flash step there. So I knew it was coming because he has 3 meters, so it's like he can afford to use one and still get his yellow off. You feel me? But he didn't get perfect flash step, so he lost some of his resources there. Now I can't really kill him, so I'm just dancing around. Look, this is proof. Y'all see the movement. Y'all see the movement. This is proof. I'm dancing around him, literally. And then he go ahead and get his yellow and he takes the stocks. So yeah, that's cool. Once they take the stocks, you see he's at one shot. He does have a counter for Bankai, but this is what I want to explain to y'all. Y'all have to mix up. And I will slow down footage so y'all can see what I'm talking about. You will have to mix up. Your Bankai is not guaranteed if they have a counter. It's not. Look, and I'm dancing around again. Right now, I'm just blocking, waiting out his ink. Just wasting as much time as possible. He catches my back dash because he did it at SP2, which slowed down the time. I weave that, pop my SP2 in white. Yo, the movement is peak, I'm telling y'all. If you play scared like a zoner, like you like on some Byakuya or shit, you're not gonna get as much value out of Renji as you might think. Because he has zoning tools, but he is a mix-up character. He has tools for close, which is his good light. He has a good light. He has a great sidestep for close range combat, and he has a good backstep in order to bait out an attacks for him to go back into his sig mix-up. Right there, I thought he was blocking. No, I think he tried to counter. I don't know what happened. Either he tried to counter and the net didn't, like, it was delayed because it's cross region, so he didn't get his counter up in time. Yeah, I assume he tried to counter, but he got hit. So I got an early lead. Now it's only two strings you could do out of here. He tries to do whatever the fuck he tried to do just there, and it didn't work out, so he got punished. Boom, he misses up the counter because it started chopping again. So you see, the cross region is low-key working in my favor at this point. Now he gets the counter timing down. So I started switching my mix up. Now I started adjusting. Boom. I do 1-2 into a tilt. I'm trying to break his guard, get as much pressure on his guard as I can, and get my SP2 back. So look, I got SP2 because I had 100 meter, and now I do this again. I didn't get tilt that time because I think I tried to circle just like on autopilot, believing that I had circle up. He popped the white, which got him killed. I believe he was going for a blue, so he get his guard back. Not that it would have mattered because the tilt would have broke his guard regardless. You feel me? Because his guard was already too low. By the time he popped blue, if he didn't flash that, his guard would have broke. It would have been no time for his guard to recover. So that's just one instance right there. It's just a clean Bankai match, two-step strategy with Renji and Bankai. The only this is more of an advanced breakdown I'm giving you because it's live footage. I'm not covering really basics. I will probably upload a different video because I have to go into training and show you the basic strings and optimals you want to get down and get packed. On to the next footage. Okay, so we back at it. Next right here we got Su drops. Shout out my boy Fang. Fang was the last Ichibe. We fighting Su drops. He's the next Ichibe we fighting. Cause as you know, Ichibe has a good counter that's active pretty much frame 1, I believe, and he can keep spamming it with minimal recovery. So they picking him to counter a Bankai. They're not picking him because he's good against me in neutral, because as you can see, he's shit. He can't move, so I get free sig on his guard unless he has to flash that, which he wants to use that meter for yellow, so I believe that I have good advantage when it comes to that. He does a nice little stagger gel on my guard with his plus light. And then he's trying to build back enough ink meter to put me back in the ink state. I don't let him get that ink meter because I don't want to get put back in ink state before Bankai, and he's doing too much damage to me before I get in Bankai. So what I do is I Bankai, right, to stop his ink meter because I realize he's going to get it. I should have stopped it sooner, but I reacted a little bit late. I was trying to see. Right here, I do one light again. I mean, one heavy, my fault. One heavy in Bankai, which is triangle if you on PlayStation. I think it's Y on Xbox. I wait out the flash step of his yellow because if he perfect flash step and he hit me, I'm gonna get ink and I'm not gonna be able to take my 5. So I do one heavy. I shouldn't have did it low key. I just wanted to see what he was gonna do. So I tested him. I did one heavy because after heavy I can grab before I get inked, I think. And right there, now we just playing the mix-up game. It's all about mix-up. I do heavy tilt, heavy circle. Look, he was able to counter both. You see what I mean now? Even through my delay, the counter frames track through my second heavy. So he counters the first hit, and my second hit still get caught inside of the counter frames. You feel me? So it doesn't work. Boom. And I look, second hit get countered in front of him again. So then I use tilt to throw him off, to throw his timing off, because he's worried about the sig, the circle, the heavy circle. I don't know how he still got pushed back. I wasn't even hitting him. That's a nice wipe by him to stop me from aggressing onto him because he had no guard. And now I got ink state because I was only one hit away, and he got full refund, which is nice for him. So this is pretty much a game where I have to wait. Now this is Weekend Renji, by the way. Weekend Renji, I'm sorry to tell y'all, if y'all thinking about playing him now, he doesn't have anything. So you want to try to build meter as quick as possible. So I pop yellow off of my first win interaction, which is also stolen time for ink, and he's in the red, so I can get the refund, and I have SP2 with full meter. So I'm gonna build the SP2 again. Right now I'm just testing him because I'm scared he might flash that, because he knows that I'm back to my strong Renji again. See, and there goes the flash step. He flashed at me, he do his combo, but see, now at least he didn't get the yellow into his SP2 combo, which would have killed me. And he does a good job baiting my flash step there. That was a hard read, but I'm one shot away from death, and he has like 2 hits until he get ink. So I'll run up, I'll be aggressive, and I caught his SP2 there, which is good for me. I stagger him. He has to blue that, which is cool. I basically tried to counter. He tried to counter. We did the same thing. I walked up, and I believe he option selected just in case I grabbed, and the shit hit me. So I didn't get inked, and that's the worst possible situation for him because now he has to kill me again. So I have another life with Renji, and I'm at 1 stock, so I get meter, whole reverse meter extremely fast, and he's still 1 shot. So I just wait for a chance, what I believe to be an opening. I thought he was gonna stagger my guard, and I just flashed that. He did bait it, but he didn't delay enough to catch it, so he wound up getting caught there. And GG's. I secured it. But as you can see there, you still have to be active on your mix-ups and Bankai. At no point in time are you not mixing up. Unless they have a character where they literally just cannot do anything but block and then blue, you have to be mixing up. You always want to be mixing up. Even when you're in neutral, you're mixing up. If you just do sig tilt, sig tilt, sig tilt, sig tilt, sig tilt, there's so many different combinations you could do out of it. Sig tilt. Look, you gotta add it. Think about it, right? I'm about to show you. I'm about to explain everything. I'm about to show y'all. Okay, I just went. I just got all of the footage for y'all just to show y'all what I'm talking about. I don't want to just in case there's beginners watching this, I don't want to throw them into the fray. So as you can see, I'm showcasing Renji's movement. You see he has kind of arguably one of the top 3 backdashes in the game. If you see how much space that creates. So I'm just showing y'all the movement right here. Next clip, I'm showing y'all different ways to catch. Like you see, it's a backstep. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's easy. You just do dash light to catch a backstep. It's just like a way to prod. It's kind of a prodding trick I do to see how they're gonna react. They try to backdash out of range, out of pressure, then I just keep doing it. Right here in this clip, all I'm doing is showing you. I don't even know what the fuck I showed in that clip, I'm gonna be honest. Right here, I was trying to show the guard break string, but I don't even have the settings right, so I'm gonna fix it and show you again. It's a guard break string you can do to get a free life on somebody with Renji. This is it right here. You do SP2, sig tilt, square heavy, light heavy, and the yellow, and then you do light heavy into a yellow hockey geki. And this is a free life. There's nothing they can do about that. Unless they blew it, but you know, who wants to use a blue for that? I mean, fuck it. I mean, if they gonna do it, they gonna do it. They gonna be hurting their own game. He's obviously Shika, so he could have whited, and it wouldn't have made a difference to him. Because he wants to white. Just kind of jumbled. I'm just getting footage for y'all to show, just in case it's beginners. You can slow it down or rewind or watch it however many times you need in order for you to get it, bro. Right here, I'm just showing y'all how your tilt can be punished if you're not at a certain range. So this is just me showing y'all how to tilt into a mix-up. So I'm just showing you how to open your opponent up so you don't just keep spamming tilt and sig on a guard. Look at this. So you delay it, you see how they're gonna react. You see, that's a real life situation. And if you go and watch this full video, or if you watch the beginning, you will see I do that all the time and I catch them. These are some of the best players in Bleach. It's not like, you know, they're gonna fall for it every time, but you could see how they're gonna react. You have enough time, and then look right here. This is also a trap. You tilt, force them to light against your tilt. If they challenge it, you can sidestep, grab. Sidestep, grab. Even if they don't challenge it with a light, because option select will make them light if they are option selecting. You feel me? Even if they don't challenge it with a light. And I'm just showing you different mix-ups. You can hop back out of it. Look, hop back out of it, and you're back in range to do another tilt. Backstep, another tilt. This is a way to kind of prod them to see if they're gonna sidestep, so that way you can go for a sig, or to see if they're gonna rush you. They rush you, then you can just check what's square. It's a mix-up character. It's not just simple. They can also react, and you can also delay your buttons to react. You see how I sig there, and then I delayed the second sig. You have like 2 frames of delay before you can fire off another one, or the move would just drop and reset. As you can see, I'm just showing y'all some of my mixes. Dash light into dash light. Look, it's push block when they block it. It's literally push block. Look, you can still maneuver out of it. You can still maneuver out of it. Even if you do dash light, square, or whatever square string, whatever light string you want to do, you can still sidestep out of it to catch somebody. Now, some people who OS will probably catch that if it's not delayed enough, so you don't want to sidestep right away sometimes. If you notice they delaying it, then you just change your tempo to delay. Right now, I'm just showing you that you can get grabbed out of your light if you do tilt on their guard. So what you do is you want to jump out of it to force a punish like this right here. Sometimes he will jump further away. I don't know why. So that's why sometimes it miss. But you can jump out of tilt to force them to grab if they are grabbing. Right here, I'm just showing that if you do another mix out of it, if you do tilt on a guard and you grab, you can beat out a light. So there are options selecting you beat out a light by doing tilt and guard break. This is the Bankai strings. You do heavy tilt. That takes enormous amount of guard damage. You do 2 of those, the guard is done. Or if you just switch into Sig after, the guard is done. So you want to get a tilt just to break their guard down, and then pretty much any string heavy Sig you'll get. And that's a true combo, by the way. Heavy Sig, once you hit them with a heavy Sig and you SP2, it's true combo. Like, it's actually true. They can't flash step, they can't blue, they can't do anything. They just get true combo. I'm gonna show y'all again, SP2. I don't know why I was delayed right there. I was spamming it, but that's why his health went back up, because you see I delayed it. But it's a true combo. If you do heavy Sig, spam SP2, heavy Sig. And if you finish the Bankai with a push with the tilt, it will do that. This is weakened Renji state. I figured out this. I didn't even know this before making this guide. I just went and got this by accident in a lab with y'all. But I figured out his counter cannot be used in neutral. I won't advise it at all. It's so fucking ass in neutral, and it's so reactable. I advise you to use it as a frame trap, like how I'm doing here. So you pressure them with weakened Renji. Most likely, if you're in weakened Renji, they most likely one shot anyway. So what you want to do is you want to go up, try to pressure them, and force them to hit off of your pressure. So you want to do light Sig. I'm just testing out how you can do the counter, depending on what. You can do it off a light. You can do it off a light. You can't do it off a dash light though. You have to continue with regular string. And then after the counter, you can yellow, boom, and look at all of the damage right there. Now, weakened Renji doesn't do damage at all, but you see how much damage it just did. So you can't do it off a tilt either. You do tilt, you can't Sig after the bait, but you can sidestep. Boom, look, I just figured this out. So this is all on the fly with y'all. I'm evolving as y'all see in mid footage. So you can tilt, force them to try to make a punish, sidestep to keep pressure up. I don't recommend backstepping in this weakened Renji state. I swear, if you reset neutral and you give them a chance, you might get TOD, bro. If you give them a chance to recover, you might get TOD. Right here, I'm just showing some combo options that I was trying to lab with weakened Renji after you pop the yellow. And he doesn't do damage after yellow, so I wouldn't recommend it unless you're trying to build meter. I did that to build meter up pretty much, because then I get SP2 and I can use SP2 to build my meter again for another SP2 that I could use to further continue punishing. You feel me? So right here, I just finished the counter. I hit a yellow, did a SP2, doing the combo again. Boom, and that's good damage right there. That's off of a counter into a yellow. That's damn near half the health. So that's good damage. You want to use that, and you can also use the Sig to build up. Shikai somehow is beating out my light on my plus frame. So that's just Shikai privilege. No other character, maybe another character may do it. I'm not sure though. I haven't seen it. I'm just showing y'all that if you do Sig, if you do square and try to Sig to do your counter, or light and then square to do a counter. I mean light and then Sig to do a counter. you will actually fuck up. Like if they grab, the grab will be there obviously because his counter is not grab immune. So you will get grabbed like that. That's kind of horrendous, especially if they got a Yama grab. So right now I'm just programming the OS. I'm trying to like program him into option select. If you don't know what OS is, it's just option select. I'm trying to program it and still make him time it to delay the option select. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make him delay it. Even on a delay, unless they extremely delay it, they still will get hit. You'll see me mess up a couple times. That's because I'm trying to make the bot option select while still popping my sig at the same time. You feel me? And so yeah, right here I'm just showing you extra movement, weaken Renji movement, because I showed base weak Renji movement the same. His movement is arguably better, if not same, as base Renji. As you can see, he's gliding. Renji is actually very good. He has very good movement. A lot of people don't realize that, but I use it to win a lot of my matches. And right here, this is just the guard break string. I did it wrong, so it will not count, and I had to reset. I'm not even sure this footage is here. So basically I want to retract that statement. I was showing that you can't do the guard break string on weekend Renji. Even after I popped SP2 and I did the same exact thing I did in base, it didn't work. So don't try to do that to do the cheeky get a cheeky 2-stock. And I also figured out you can sidestep in Bankai. As you can see, I'm actually sidestepping some of his attacks. So this, now that I actually just now figured this out, I can play a lot more riskier when it comes to, and look, even if I'm getting hit, I have armor so it doesn't stun me, and I can still sidestep some frames, look, as you can see. So this allows me to play a lot more riskier and secure my win condition even more, instead of trying to rely on keeping my health up just in case I lose it. I can bet it all on Bankai. And I actually discovered that fighting Atlas, and I will show y'all the clip after this, for Atlas in the league set yesterday, and it's on my YouTube right now. You can go watch it if you want. For Atlas in the league set, and he did that. I saw his sidestep his dragon kick for extra time in Bankai, and extra damage. I got extra damage from it. But look at this right here. I figured out he has a dash attack, a dash light, in his Bankai that you can use to set up different combos. I still gotta do more labbing with it, but you can definitely set it up. And if it hits, you get a free confirm heavy sig after the first dash light hits. So I'm actually about to be way more, like, I'm so rich off of this, man. Y'all don't even understand how much stocks I cashed in from playing with Renji from way back. Like, it's all just, you know, coming together. But yeah, right here I'm showcasing different characters with the guard break string, because some reason sometimes it will mess up. It's kind of risky. Like Sajin right here, do the same thing. He gets pushed back when I yellow on his guard, so it fucked up the guard break string. And then I will have to like light him, basically reset the string in order to get it, which in that time he has a chance to like light back or like flash step, you feel me? And it's not true, basically. Right here I'm showcasing the guard string against Cayenne. For some reason, boom, it doesn't work on him. This is the same combo I was doing to Shikai Ichigo. He has like a little bit more guard health. I don't know why, what the fuck that even is. I didn't even know certain characters had different guard health. It's crazy to me. So I'm gonna test it again for y'all. Mind you, this is all footage from literally 30 minutes ago. I just now discovered it. Same guard string I'm doing, boom, boom, boom. And look, his guard doesn't break. Look, he leaks 2 more lights for his guard to actually be broken. So I don't know how or why that's a thing, but Cayenne privilege. They just glaze this cannon fodder ass character. And so right here, I just figured out a way to do it against him optimally. You want to sig at least once, right? Sig at least once, pop SP2. I sig too many times, so I sig twice. So this is gonna break his guard before my Hakugeki hits. And then, as you can see, it just becomes like a regular combo follow-up. And yeah, there's that. So the most optimal way to do it It's the sig once, pop the yellow, then do the regular garbage string, and boom, you got it. And it's pretty much all I changed. You need at least one sig on his guard for the guard damage to register, and then you can get the free stock off of him. If you want to go for the 3-tap. You could play fluid with Renji, you don't have to go for 2-tap every time. Against Kanye, he has no options, so you probably could go for the 2-tap. It wouldn't make a difference. I'm just basically waiting around so I could show y'all the full combo and full effect while y'all seeing it. I needed my SP2 meter up. I wanted to see how much it would give me. So if I Bankai after, pop the yellow, boom, 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 right? And so I broke his guard and I awakened. I wanted to see how much SP meter I would truly get in Evo and how much work I would be able to utilize after. So as you can see, his guard is broken now. He has to use resources, which would be flash step, BP, but it's not like really guaranteed. And I'm still in SP2, so I can just build resources for free. And then boom, that's the first life already down the drain. So that's the first life already down the drain, and I still got SP2 in the back pocket. This is honestly probably gonna be my new optimal setup. I do SP2 before Bankai, break their guard with SP2, then go Bankai, then get my damage guaranteed. Because it's quicker that way. And then this is basically how much time you got to end their second life after you took the first one. And as you can see, this is a long ass time. And off of one heavy, I got SP2 already. So I can go back in and do a lot more. And they probably won't have as many resources if they used it. Or it would just be like they would have to use it now. And it wouldn't help that much because I have a full SP2 timer. Look how long of a time that is. Look how much time I had to kill him again with SP2. So yeah, I see the vision here. This is gonna get it a lot worse for these niggas out here. It's gonna get a lot worse. And if you're watching this, bro, make sure you leave a like, bro. Because I'm really giving out all the keys. And this is basically a match against Rain. Actually, I'm gonna skip this match. Yeah. Let me cut this out. Because this is against Shikai. This is free for Renji. I don't care what anybody says. This is free for Renji. If you're good at Renji, this matchup, it doesn't matter what they do. As you can see, he's saving his meter to flash step my combos. And he's getting his turn back to mix. But none of it matters. None of it matters. Because now he doesn't have white. He can't kill me early. And he needs Evo. So, like, it doesn't really matter. And me personally, I'm just going for damage. Because I know once he kills me, whenever that may be, I want him to be as low as possible so I could just get secure in my win condition, which is Bankai, as y'all know. And it's pretty much easy. Yeah, it's pretty much easy after that. Now he's back in the mix. He can't actually use his flash step every time because he wants to get his white. So it would be tough for him to use it every time. So he just has to hold the mix up. He just has to hold the mix up pretty much. Like, what can he do at this point? Besides hold the mix and try to dodge. Look, he trying to go in. I'm not letting him. I'm not letting him. I'm making him use his meter. I want him to use it. Look, and he uses it finally. So now I go on defense. I don't want to make moves that would get me punished. Now we reset with a tech, and then I dash like. Now I got my punish off. I don't flash step because I want to build meter now because he's getting kind of low. And I just check him to make sure he can't press me at the door. I know he wants to get as close as possible so he could punish because he doesn't want me to be at my range. But I'm not. Like I told you before, Renji is a mix-up character. He's not a zoner. He zones and mixes up out of it. But his zone puts him further up. If you just sig from 30 years away from them, they will get a punish on you eventually. You want to get pressure off it. Plus, you want to secure your win condition before getting them. You don't want to waste so much time on people. Because the more time you waste, the closer they get to Spirit Drive, and they kind of get more tankier, and you don't want to be losing the game because you got somebody one shot, and now you're weak in Renji because you couldn't kill him because they got Spirit Drive because you did stalling with Sig like way too much. When your win condition is just for you to get him one shot and then just let him kill you, as you're about to see here. And if they don't want to kill you, let's say you lose the game early and they don't kill you and they try to time you out or try to make you kill them first to make you go for the 3-tap on your strategy. Remember what I told you, y'all can get a free life the next time. So you can take the early and then get another early and then turn the game on them basically. Because you have the guard break string that can just kill them. And if they have no meter, it's just true. They need to blue it like automatically. If they don't blue it, they guards broke, you get free key cone and that's just game. Right here I know he's trying to keep pressure. So I just jab him back. Yeah, I said I was gonna leave this game, but I think I might leave this game up. But as you know, well, do we even need to? Do I even want to see this? It's just game over right here. I Bankai, he's one shot. Let's see what option I chose. Well, he tried to backstep and he just got hit. So it's GG's there. You don't even need to see no more. You know it's Renji big Bankai things. If you want to see the whole VOD, just go check my tier. Just wanted to show y'all. Right here, just before I knew the guard break setup. So I'm using the whole reliable Slayer tech. He actually put me onto this. Put me onto the other guard break setup as well. Shout out my boy Slayer. Evolve, we soon be on top. So basically I pop white, pop SP2, and I don't cancel it this time because I accidentally canceled my SP2 last match. That fucked me over. And then it's basically a mix-up game. I wanted to show y'all against Aizen because many people believe he's the #1 Renji counter, which I believe, but obviously not. You can delay the frame, which I did there, boom, and he's one touch. So I danced, delayed it again, and I waited for him to move, and I just had to, like, you can't wait because it's not that quick. But I knew he would move. You basically have to guess. And if he doesn't move, you follow through with the full string, and on the last bit, you use a sig. So you delay every part. You do heavy, delay, sig, and then it will hit him if he doesn't cancel out of it. So it's just a mix-up thing. You just have to mix up being Bankai, mix up his sig, and then you win. I actually want to set like this. I love y'all. If y'all enjoyed the video, if you like, don't leave here without my like. Oh, I will be writing your name down in that death note. I love y'all though. Y'all enjoyed the vid. Renji stocks us up. Time to go invest. And calm down, Renji. Calm down, Renji. Yeah, body on my body, it's attention. Body on top of body, that's like my body. We going all night, girl. Body on top of body.